All right, welcome to the DevOps Chronicles. I'm your host, Neal X, and welcome to today's episode, where we will dive into a world of cloud innovation and intelligent transformation. Joining us is a seasoned cloud and AI architect with over 12 years of hands-on experience. His portfolio includes migrating more than 20 enterprise applications to the cloud, and he holds a powerhouse collection of 15 plus certifications spanning Azure, artificial intelligence, data engineering, security, and infrastructure. This expert brings both in-depth and vision to the table. Get ready for insights that bridge strategy with execution in the ever-evolving tech landscape. Please welcome my friend and colleague, Shaboom Agarwal.
Thanks now for inviting me to your podcast. And today we are going to explore Azure AI in DevOps and overall IT industry.
Welcome, Shaboom, and thank you for sharing today. If you don't mind, sir, we'll get started with segment one of Foundation.
So, AI adoption is exponentially increasing across entire IT industry. In 2025, over 70% of the organization, they are either exploring or experimenting with Gen AI. And in DevOps, we can use AI across the entire SDLC lifecycle, from identifying from security vulnerabilities during build process, automating deployments, predicting deployment failures, automating root cause analysis, and we can even configure AI-based smart detection alerts. We can enhance developer productivity. And AI is so powerful that AI models can help detect frauds in real time. We can use AI to give consumer personalized experiences and optimize their inventory. So today we will focus on some of the key Azure AI services, which which are very popular and help us in solving the common business problems. So we are going to touch upon the Azure Vision Service, which is around the image and video analysis. We are going to touch upon Azure Document Intelligence Service, which is which is a very popular tool to digitize paper-based documents. And then we have Azure AI Language Service, which plays a big role around doing processing with language. And then we have Azure AI Speech Service, which can automate the stuff around speech. And then finally, we have Azure Foundry Portal, which is a unified platform for a lot of models. So right now it contains models from big AI players like OpenAI, Hugging Face, Meta, and we can also host our own models to Foundry.
Outstanding. It's going to be a good talk. Shaboom, before you move forward, will you explain one more time, for people that are new to this space, please explain one more time, how do you explain Azure AI Services in the most simple terms?
Yeah, sure. No. So AI, AI is something which can help in automating the manual repetitive tasks, okay, with knowledge similar to human knowledge. So do you want me to talk about the AI buzzwords like agentic AI, digital co-workers, humans in the loop, prompt engineering, and AI co-pilots?
Foundry seems like the glue for everything. Can you explain what that means for developers and AppOps teams?
So Azure AI is like a smart box from Microsoft that helps computers think, learn, and make decisions, just like any human do, but faster and with lots of data. Azure AI is like a small toolbox from Microsoft that helps computer think, learn, and make decisions, just like any human do, but faster and with lots of data. And in this toolbox, we have big bundle of different services, which we just talk about. Vision, which can help computers see and understand image or videos. And then we have speech, just like let computer talk, and vision, like converting speech to text or translating. And then we have language service, helps computer understand and respond to human languages.
I see.
So then we have machine learning. So AI and machine learning, they are pretty correlated. So machine learning is something which teaches computer to learn from data and make prediction, like guessing what product you will buy next or what product the consumer will buy next. And then see, right now in tech world, everything rotates around model. And in a very simple, not a very high level overview, there are three type of models. The models which are available on most of the cloud providers, and which are pre-built. No other way, OpenAI, Meta, Hugging Face, Microsoft, Google, right? So either we can just plug and play. We don't need to do the development from scratch. We don't need to have a lot of compute resources, millions of training model with millions of records, validating it, evaluating it, and then deploying it. So these are the first category, where the models are pre-built and hosted, where the models are pre-built and provided by cloud providers or other AI players. And then the second category is where we can use this pre-built models, but train them with our own custom data, okay, which is very specific to our particular business use case. And the third category is where we can build, or where we need to build the entire model from scratch. But for that, we might need a big manpower. We might need millions of records to train the model, and then big data set, validate and evaluate it, and then a big compute to host it. Okay. Coming to Azure AI, we don't need to build AI from scratch. It gives us ready-made tools. There are a lot of models which we just need to kind of plug and play, right? And they are secure, scalable, and easily integrated with other developer tools. And
Shaboom, Azure AI Foundry seems like the glue for everything. Do you mind to explain what that means?
so Azure Foundry, it's a unified platform for building and managing enterprise-grade AI applications. It supports, generative AI workflows, and, it's integrate with, a lot of AI players like OpenAI, Hugging Face, Meta, Microsoft, and, other players as well. And, Foundry also offer observability, tracing, and responsible AI features as well, which make it, a great tool for, enterprise grade applications. And, we can use it to deploy AI agents, build, co-pilots for business use cases. And, we can also monitor models around, the key matrices related to accuracy, precision, relevancy, and, hallucination.
I see. Very interesting. And thank you for the update there. So you've gone over a lot. We discussed foundation for AI services. I know you went over the document intelligence, but could you give us an understanding of why are vision and document intelligence so powerful in healthcare?
So Azure AI Vision enables image and video analysis using advanced ML models. Okay. So right now there are a lot of pre-built models which are already available. We just need to plug and play. And if needed, we can also train them with our own custom data set. So, some of the key capabilities of Azure AI Vision Services help us doing the image classification, object detection, face recognition. We can use it for OCR, optical character recognition. And, coming to the healthcare, it can help us in automating the document processing, enhanced diagnostic, especially around radiology and all those where, we can extract the key entities and, we can do the further processing, giving, better healthcare for everyone. And, it can also help us in supporting secure identity verification, especially in online scenarios. So basically, this service is ideal for scenarios where visual data is abundant and underutilized. And coming to the document intelligence, so it is, more around digitizing paper-based records.
Okay.
It can, help us in extracting structured data from documents using, pre-built and, our own custom models. It supports layout extraction, table recognition, handwriting recognition, document classification, and, coming to the use case, and they are, just not specific to healthcare. We can use this document and vision service across the entire IT industry, in automating the manual workflows, in extracting the information. It can be other entities, it can be, some key phrases and, digitizing handwritten notes. And it is going to significantly reduce manual effort and improving, data accuracy as well. This is very useful for industries or use cases where, paper-based records are still very popular, very common.
I have one last question for you, Shabum, and we could wrap this current version of the podcast. If you had to give DevOps teams one takeaway for this quarter, what would that be?
So one thing, which I would like to quote, that AI is not here to replace, developers or anyone. It is here to empower us. So there are tools like Azure AI Studio, Prompt Flow, where, leveraging them, we can build intelligent co-pilots, we can automate testing, deployment, and, we can accelerate the delivery. So, just, imagine where, a developer is just writing the function and, getting a lot of real-time suggestions from an AI trained model, from a million of code samples. So, that's the future, which AI is building.
Yes.
And I feel, the future of DevOps is very intelligent, and AI is going to help us building self-healing systems. It is going to optimize the resource usage. It is going to enhance the, security in all those frauds using ML models. And, it is going to deliver better software and better consumer experience.
Okay.
And one suggestion which, I would like to give to, anyone who want to explore or who want to onboard AI to their, DevOps setup, start small, pick, one use case. It can be, any pain point, okay, around, test case generation, log summarization, automating the deployment. So identify the use case and then, measure the impact, implement, and then, iterate. So this journey, to intelligent DevOps or eventually to MLOps is going to, start with a single step.
Okay. Outstanding. I think you hit on several good points there. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. A lot of people think that AI is going to replace them when what I'm hearing from you is it's only going to allow us to do our jobs even better than we do today, using AI services. So All right, that was a very good discussion, Shaboom. I want to take a second and personally thank you for your time this morning.
Once again, for inviting me to your podcast and joining me on this journey through Azure AI and DevOps. So let's keep building smarter. Let's keep growing. Let's keep learning. Future is bright.